right, Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.
We're the brothers from the Great Millstone Charlotte camp, coming at you with another lesson. Praying and hoping that this lesson is edifying to you, Akim, out there, man. The hope that, the fellow laborers that's in the ministry.
That's right.
Before we get into our lesson, we want to start off giving all praises
to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakar Kadash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well as teaching the true doctrine through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah. And salutation to the Akim, the hopeful elect, that's in the ministry, uplifting the name of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah day in, day out. So basically, man, we're just going to go on, quick, lesson about various, topics, man, what's taking place here in America, man. And everything that we're going to go into, man, we're going to, filter it out through the scriptures, man.
That's right.
That's what the Lord set up the men of the Lord to do, man. To preach his word, man. And that's what you're going to get here at Great Millstone, man. 100% raw, uncut truth, man. How it's supposed to be, teach, man.
That's right.
We ain't coming with no gimmicks, man. No vain glory. Our whole purpose is to preach this word, man. Because the times that we coming into is about to get, drastic, man. For you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, which are the biblical Hebrew Israelites, man.
That's right.
And what we, experiencing now, man, that you got the so-called white man, the Edomites, the elites, they're coming down with this demonization and prosecution of the Israelites, man, having us on their news media, they different outlets of, news that's going on around the world, man. And now the hot topic is the Hebrew Israelites, man. All on Fox, CNN, Washington Post. And, and what they're doing is demonize us, pushing this word, man. They got brothers up there, edited the videos, Esau trying to control the narrative of how, trying to paint the image that we just black terrorism group, man. Just pushing hate, radicals, militant, but in all actuality, man, we just preaching the words of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, which is in the scriptures, man.
All right, bro. Hey, Charlotte, can I get that for you, man?
Okay.
The brother said we preaching the word, which is in the scriptures, and I want to open up with this right here, because as the brother was breaking down, bro, we supposed to be preaching the gospel, so I'm going to open up with Mark. Well, Charlotte, bro, can I just say this right quick, because I know the brother had opened scripture, but I want to say this. Mark 16 and 15, and he said unto them, and this is Yahweh Shah speaking, go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature, man. All right? And that's what, as the brother was saying, man, that's what we're doing over there at Great Millstone, man. We out here preaching the gospel. This was the first thing what I believe is with that Yahweh Shah's entry in the scriptures. This is what he said first, right? Go preach the gospel. That's what we out here doing, man. That one sound real doctrine, all right? Letting the people know what's going on, being those watchmen on post, doing what we're supposed to be doing, all right?
And they say throughout all the world, man. Now the prophecies of the Israelites and his words speaking out, man, is getting into all parts of the world, man. Now you see mainly the men of Great Millstone camps being risen up from different various countries and continents where Israelites are at, and when the Lord is waking them up from, man. Okay, we get Romans 13 and 11.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time is now, it is high time to awake out of sleep.
The time is now, man. Even though when Paul wrote this, it was over 2,000 years ago, but he was being referenced in the time that we are living in now, man, the last days, man. And we're waking out of sleep, man. Because once upon a time we lost our nationality, calling ourselves Black, African American, Latino, Native American, Seminole Indian, Mexican. Now we're coming into the point that it's high time to wake out of sleep, because we getting our nationality back, man. Coming back to whatever respective tribe that we are from, man. Through the seed of our father, man. The 12 tribes of Israel, man. Now it's the high time to wake out of sleep, man.
As your brother's saying, man, right now, man, you know what I'm saying? We don't have 5, 10, 15 years, okay? You got Jake still out here believing that we got time. Hey, the Lord, his mercy and his grace, it's time is about to be up, man. All right? You got a lot of J guys still thinking that they got time, man. Scriptures say now is the time to wake up, man. All right? You don't have tomorrow. You don't have another second. Right now, once you hear this truth and you hear this word, it does something to you. Your spirit's supposed to instantly know it's time to wake up, man. All right? Because the Lord could have been done away with us anytime, man. I'm going to get a quick precept, too, off of that. This is, I'm going to go back to that Romans 13 and 11. It says, and that knowing the time that, Romans 13 and 11, and that knowing the time that now is high time to awake out of sleep.
How you going to know the time, man? By the signs that Yahweh Shai gave us in the scriptures, man. How you going to know the time that it's high time that we got to sleep, man? The, wars, rumors of wars, the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip being pushed, man. The declining collapse of America financial system, man. So you got to know the times, man, by the prophecies that's written in the scripture, man. The signs that he gave to the Holy Spirit, man.
You get a quick precept about Ephesians 5 and 14. Wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Mashiach shall give thee light, man. All right? Hey, this is how you get scriptures in these lights, man. Like, matter of fact, in the scriptures, we're supposed to be followers of Yahweh Shem Shai, right? Mm-hmm. And so this is the only way to get light and to wake up, man. This is the only way that you wake up out of sleep, man. Scripture saying now it's time for us to wake up out of sleep. But, hey, what's going to wake us up out of sleep? This light, man. All right? This light of truth, this knowledge and understanding, man. This that good water, man. All right? And we don't have time for this, folks. We really got milliseconds on the clock. All right? So 2/3 of our people, man, like I was just talking to the brothers when we were just talking, man. Like our people are still asleep, man. Our people are still worrying about the Super Bowl that's coming up. Our people are still worrying about NBA stuff, man. They still worrying about politics, love and hip hop and all this bullshit, man. All right? They like even with these so-called bootleg Israelites standing in front of CNN letting people know, you still got people asleep. They still not aware. They still not paying attention. All right? So how much more that we got to be on alert? The brothers that's really in the know, in the faith, bro. Go ahead, brother.
Right. If I could say, like the brother was saying, most of these jakes out here right now, 2/3 right now, man, they don't know what's going on because it's not given into them, okay? The Most High have the angel put a stumbling block on them, so this truth is not given into them, okay? Most High gave y'all plenty of chances, man, but you know what I'm saying, the brothers out there on the highways, byways, preaching and teaching and doing videos, but you walk by the camp acting like nothing wrong, and if you do stop, suck you and teach you stuff, like, yeah, whatever, but the hell with y'all, okay? While y'all doing that, the Most High gonna get y'all, man, okay? Because you're going against the men of the Lord anyway by saying all kind of stuff towards the men of the Lord, okay? We out here preaching and teaching anyway, all right? So y'all going to be destroyed anyway, all right?
Our people in this world, man, they so caught up into the fashions and the trends of this world, man. They not knowing that destruction about to hit them, man. Even when the Lord got the prophets out there letting them know, man, giving them the warning, man. Like the brother say, man, they walk by the camp, they flag the videos, put the thumb down on it, they mock, they scoff and scorn, but like the scripture say, but they're going to know there's been a prophet among them, man. Once all these turmoils and destruction come near upon them, man, then it's going to be too late, man. That's why it's time now, man, to get this word, man, because we're not going to be out there on the highways and byways forever, man. And proving that, man, that's a sign that we're not going to be out there when how Esau pushing his propaganda, demonizing the Israelites, man. That's a sure sign, basically, not from Esau, because Yahweh Shem Shai controls everything. It's really the sign from Yahweh Shem Shai that he about to bring that famine of the word, man. That we're not about to be out there on the highways and byways, and you're not going to be able to seek our videos, man, for seeking the word of Yahweh Shem Shai, man, real soon, man.
Right, you can finish that off for me.
Yeah, you can.
Romans 13 and 11, and that knowing that time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep, but now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
Our salvation is nearer than what we believe, man. A lot of these people, when we tell them about the day of the Lord coming, the salvation of Israel, in their mind, man, you got some people, I done heard people say, man, they've been in the Bible times, man. Like we still ain't in the time of Yahweh Shem Shai doing his work, man. Or they'll say that the Lord ain't gonna never come back. or they'll say it's not in their lifetime. But the scriptures right here say our salvation is nearer than what we believe, man. And like I said earlier, man, Paul wrote this over 2,000 years ago, man. And Paul was saying that then, so how much more now that the time we in, man. Yahweh Shai said, behold, I come quickly, man. You know, so we in the time of the Lord about to bring destruction to this place and bring salvation to the nation of Israel, man, starting off with the elect, man. So we got to wake up out of that mind frame and keep, stay awake, man. You know, stay awake and keep doing this work, man, and looking for the return of Yahweh Shai, man. Verse 12, read verse 12.
Verse 12, Romans, well, I had one too, but I'm go ahead. Romans 13 and 12. The night is far spent. The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness.
That means to cast away this world, man.
That's right.
The worldly things, man, that our people love to hold on to, man. Hold on to they career, the material things they got, their houses, their cars, their women, and things that not leading them into the truth, man. That they having their mind set on this place thinking that it's gonna last forever, man. Not knowing that the Lord is about to bring destruction to this place. That's why the Lord said, cast off the darkness, man, and come into the truth, which is the light, man.
That's right. Hey, Charlotte, can I say this too, bro? And that's how you know these other bootleg groups ain't got that light either, man. All right, as Apostle Tahar said, man, they're going to be like oil seekers in that day coming soon, but they don't have that light, man, because they still trying to establish something on this side with Esau, man. All right, this world has got to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? This is the foul place. There's no saving it, right? Then the scripture said had it been it would have been healed already, roughly paraphrasing. All right, so you got these guys thinking that they're gonna go up against that damn Esau and trying to establish something within Israel right here. It's not gonna happen right now. So them brothers still in darkness too, man. You know what I mean?
And that's a good example is these false prophets, man, these false leaders of IUIC, man. Here, not Revelation, Matthew, the 24th chapter. Yahweh Shai dedicated of his signs, the signs that he was going to come during the last days, man. The Lord say, they're going to be some giving in, marriage, drinking, and what they doing is that, they got marriages going on. Yeah. They Passover come up, they celebrating, having concerts, different entertainment that going on, man. Instead of, they telling their congregation, don't worry, just basically be the family man, for, prosperity. And here now the Lord is putting, having a scoop on IUIC that they falling apart, man, because a lot of things are happening behind the scene that that the congregation that was part of, IUIC coming out exposing them, man, about the marriage scam and all that, man. How they breaking up households and everything, man, between a man and his woman, man. The money scam. You got most of these, leaders stepping down, denouncing they faith with IUIC, man, because it's not built with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
That's right, bro.
They push Christ, Most High, and anytime you see people doing that, man, you can clearly see that they ain't men of the Lord, man. If you ain't coming in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, that's a number one indication to know that they false prophets, man, and that their foundation is not going to stand, man. That's why it's crumbling, man.
Yeah. Right, because if I can say, because these groups, these false prophets, they know the true name, okay? They know the true name, but they don't want to push it, man, okay? Because they still under they daddy Esau, okay? Because they know if they push this name and being under the 501c3 charter, man, they know Esau can take the little money away from them. You know what I'm saying? But the hell with that, okay? Because the Most High gonna destroy y'all anyway, along with Esau.
Right, and all the news that going out how Esau demonized us and attacking us on the media, we haven't seen a video yet, mainly from these other camps, coming out, putting Esau on blast about the demonization of what he's doing to us. Man, you don't see IUIC going up there talking about how Esau demonizing the Hebrew Israelite, calling us black, man. Because they juiced in, man. But the thing about it, when Esau, roll in on Israel, the ones that, knowing that they Israelites and out there preaching, man, even if the false prophets, man, Esau still gonna roll in on y'all, man. Even though you might not be out there, prophesying or exposing him about his, kingdom and all the wickedness he's doing, and all y'all doing is promoting, prosperity, basically living up. You still going behind the name of Israel, man. And it's still, it's Yahweh Shemiah Shah that's gonna put the spirit on Esau, on his martial law troops, man, and they military to come and roll in on you, you false Israelites, man. Even if you, with the truth, or you, faking it, truth, or even if you sincere, or you false prophets, man, the Lord's still gonna raise up Esau to come after Israel as a whole, man.
Bro. That go for all you computer Israelites sitting behind your keyboard, typing code. Yeah, you gotta get out there and be active, man. All right. What's it? Hey, you an Israelite, man. You're a Hebrew Israelite, man. And if you're watching Great Millstone, you're supposed to be active, all right? You ain't got time to be worried about what these other bootleg guys doing, man. Because, hey, man, they're not going to be able to war up against Esau, okay? Esau is coming with full force, man. All right. So all these niggas, these so-called Israelites with AKAs, man, they're just gonna be a part of the slaughter, man. All right. But getting back to the brothers, Romans 13 and 12. I got a quick precept I want to put in. Romans 13 and 12. The night is far spent, the day is at hand, all right? Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light.
The casting the work of darkness is the way of this world.
That's right.
And the armor of light represents the true understanding of Yahweh Shemiah Shah, man.
That's right.
Coming back into your inheritance, man, because this is our light, man. This is what's going to lead us out of the darkness, man, the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemiah Shah. Knowing that we Israelites, man. Knowing that the so-called white man, the white race, Edom, is our enemy, and right along with the rest of these heathens, man. Knowing that that the destruction of America will come by thermonuclear fire, man. All this is in the light. What does a light represent, man? To show you the light, the path, man. To show you the way of guidance, man.
There you go.
So that's what the scriptures are for, man. The armor of light is the scriptures that's guiding us to Yahweh Shemiah Shah, what He required of us to do in the last days, so we can be saved out of the destruction that's coming, man.
That's right.
I got a quick precept. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 5 and 6. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 5. Ye are all children of light and children of the day. We are not of the night. So let me start over. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 5. Ye are all children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. All right. So that's we talking about the Hebrew Israelites, the true believers, the ones that follow that sound doctrine. We are the children of the light, all right? We're not children of the darkness, all right? As the scripture was saying, man, you're supposed to cast off the works of darkness, all right? We maybe once was in the darkness, but, hey, thank the Lord, Yahweh Shemiah Shah, man, that He took us out. He took that veil off us, man. We're no longer a part of the darkness, man. The scripture says we are all children of the light and children of the day, right? And continue on. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 6. Therefore, let us not sleep, and as do others, but let us watch and be sober, right? And that's what we're doing, man. Once we're in that light, now it's not time to go to sleep, all right? When the light's on, it ain't time to lay down and go to sleep, all right? We out of darkness, man. It ain't time to be sleeping, man. We got to, scripture say, let us watch and be sober, man. And that's what we're doing, man. We out here watching, and we're being soberly watching. Not like these other bootleg guys. That's not sober watching. When you're in front of CNN with microphones and stuff, that's not being circumspect. Not at all, man. That's you establishing your own thing. You being now you're doing exactly what they're demonizing us to be anyway. You know what I'm saying? But scripture says you stand boldly as roaring lions, yeah. But look at these guys, man. They ain't nothing bold about that. That's carnal, man. All right, but that's all. I got another one too, brother. But I know you're holding something good, bro.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch. And set me upon the tower, and we'll watch to see, and we'll watch to see what will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. Right? It said, I will stand upon my watch. He's talking about, they're talking about right now, man. Okay, the men of the Lord is standing upon the watch, man. Okay, right. We stand upon that tower, man. We're going on the highways and byways, preaching this truth, like I said earlier, okay? The Most High gave us the signs in the heaven, man, that the time is now, okay? That's right. Why we standing upon our watch, man. Continue on. The verse 2. it says, and the Lord Yahweh Shai answered unto me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run and may slack. I'm gonna read that over. This is a book of Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2. And the Lord Yahweh Shai answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that read it.
Yeah, and what the vision is, man. The vision is the prophecies, man. You know, he said, write the vision, and you said, what did it say? Put it upon tables?
It said, write the vision. It said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables.
Make it plain. The plain is talking about making it plain to understand, man. And only the elect is going to get the understanding of the visions that the Lord, you know, set up, man. Of the times that we coming into, man.
Right.
That's what it say that he that readeth runneth, man. Because once you get the understanding of these scriptures, man, once you know, basically when you've been the first phase of waking up, knowing that you're an Israelite, man, an Israelite, the main thing you do, you study the scriptures, you know, you pray, you keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and eventually the Lord, you know, boost your faith up, or he put you to another level, and it come to a point, man, that you know, go out there and push this word, man.
That's right.
Join the fellow laborers out there, man.
That's right.
You know, like the apostles always say, man, always levels to this thing. You're not supposed to be stuck in neutral or going in reverse, man. You're supposed to be going forward, man.
That's right.
Stuck in park. You know, you gotta be in drive mode, man. Hyper drive, like how Apostle Ron Lob always say, man. You know, put forth the pedal, man, pushing that pedal to the metal, man. You know, you're not supposed to be, you know, just wavering. You know, you're supposed to come to a point that when you seasoning this thing, that you're supposed to be growing more and more, man.
That's right.
You know. So that's what the men of the Lord are going to be doing, man. You know, once they get this understanding of the scriptures, man, go out there and preach it, man. You know.
Verse 3, the vision is yet for a appointed time, but the end it shall speak.
And not in speaking, man. The visions, man, the prophecies of the Holy Scriptures are speaking, man. You know, the World War III. You know, the fall and collapse of America, Babylon the Great.
That's right.
You know, the demonization of Israel, of the prophets, man. You know, all of it is speaking, man. You know, because we at the end, man.
Continue on, it said, and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it.
And none of these scriptures are not going to fail, man. The Lord says words do not lie, man. So they truth, man. And so everything that we preaching out there through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai is coming to pass, man. And the scriptures go and tarry, wait for it, man. And that's what the men of the Lord are doing, man. We waiting for Yahweh Shai, man. Although it's tarrying, man. The word tarry go back to, you know, the wait, or, you know, it might, you know, take a long time to, you know, to come. Basically being patient, man.
And it said, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
So the Lord said it's going to surely come, man. Going back to how it said that it's not going to lie, man. So the words of Yahweh Shai, the prophecies are about to be fulfilled, man. So World War III is going to happen, man. The mark of the beast, the chip is going to be implemented, man. Esau is going to come down upon you, Jacob. You Israelites, you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Famine, pestilence. You know, you got worldwide. You know, we got pestilence that's taking place now, man. You got a new outbreak of the measles, which is affecting the Edomites, man. You know, all type of pestilence that's taking place, man. Those are signs that Yahweh Shai about to bring judgment on this place, man. And the thing about it, man, the times that we just really getting warm up, man. The Lord really ain't fully show his wrath yet, man. You know, and look how things already. Here we already just a month in, in 2019, and see, look how things rapidly speeding up. You know, taking off from 2018, man. Look how 2019 coming in with all type of demonization. All type of rumors of wars, man. All type of, you know, just all type of prophecy that's about to be fulfilled, man. You know, and we already just a month in, man.
We already in war, man. You know what I'm saying? America's already committing acts of war, man. You know what I'm saying? So, as Chris was saying, man, I I had a precept too, but I dropped this one. I want to go back to the Habakkuk, man. It said right upon the we can read that back to me, bro. Habakkuk 2 and 3. When it says, and the Lord answered and said, write the vision. That's Habakkuk 2 and 2.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 2. And the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai answered me and said, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that he may run and read it.
That's talking about these scriptures, man. All right? That's also talking about these scriptures, man. That's what we're doing, man. We're making it plain, all right? And the priest almost said, Isaiah 30 and 8, man. Now go, write it before them in a tablet, or note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, all right? And that's not what we read out right here, man. This is way back in the day. We did, like, in ancient times, man. It's been this book holds prophecy, man. This is not just a regular book, all right? It's in hotels. It's the #1 selling book in the world, man. And through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Shah, man, starting with our apostles and our elders, man, we've given it to you the correct way, man. We're giving it to you the way that it's supposed to be taught, man. All right?
And it's more easier nowadays, to get the scripture now. Because like the brother said, back in the ancient times, they had, when you had the scriptures, man, they had them on, scrolls, tablets. But now the Lord made it convenient for us that we got all those scrolls that they took up through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah, putting, the spirit on King James, which is a black, so-called black man, not a white man. And with the rest of his scholars that he had, which also was black men, during that time, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah, that they got together and it took the ancient language, the Greek, the Latin and the Hebrew, and put them all together in this English, man, showing you that the power of the Lord, because to show you that that's the power of the Lord, because the Lord had it for them to come with the English version of the Bible, because he know the future prophecy that we were going to be over here in America speaking English, man. Everything is through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah, man.
That's why the scriptures say make it plain, man. And it's plain, but it's so that it ain't meant for everybody to get, man.
Come.
Where you at? Isaiah?
I was at Isaiah 38 from the book that we writing in Isaiah 39, that this is the rebellious people lying to Isaiah 39, that this is a rebellious people lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, which is what we're going over right now, the law of the Lord, right? And one thing about the law of the Lord is we're blowing this trumpet, as brothers read earlier, man, we stand on our watch, letting Israel know what's going on, and also letting these heathen nations know their judgment as well as Esau, all right? But we're giving the law of the Lord, all right? Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit. That's not what you want to get here at Great Millstone, all right? No smooth things are given to you straight. As brother was saying, the unadulterated, raw, cold, hard truth, man. And this place is coming to the end. America is over. Babylon is over. It's falling. There's no prosperity here, all right? And we need to be listening to the apostles and elders through the spirit, power, Yahweh Shem Shai, Great Millstone. But starting with them first, go ahead, brother.
I'm just want to make a quick, example of like how now you know that IUIC, man. That they ain't watching, man. Because their whole motive is the prosperity, gather up money, to gather more money, more congregation, more people they get, the more money they have in their hands, But here, that smooth thing, man. To show you that they ain't really watching, man, because if they, have been understanding the power of Yahweh Shem Shah, and they was really on their watch, man, they'll know that this economy is about to crash, man. They wouldn't put forth all their effort in their congregation to try to be prosperity, man. Showing you that their mindset is not this place falling down, man. That's why they don't push the RFID chip being a mark of the beast. And if they so up on prosperity so much, man, then it ain't no coincidence that they saying the RFID chip is not the mark of the beast. Cause when the time comes, man, they're gonna be one of the ones that gonna push their congregation to receive that chip, man, so they can keep them funds going, man. Keep that transaction going between the money, man. You got Nate talking about so you can't buy or sell with an RFID chip. He said that years ago. Now, now that it's coming out, man, even you got to different other news outlets like RT News and other, news outlets showing you that the technology of this RFID chip, man, everybody moving towards it because it's so convenient for buying and selling, man.
Right.
Not just no tracking device, man.
Right.
I mean, those guys, it's foolish, man. You know what I mean? They don't care about the flock. They say that too, man. They lead people. They no different from the Highlands that say the false prophets. But go ahead, flock.
Now you know that in the time, it's a clear sign to show you that Nate, the head of IUIC, man, they ain't a man in the Lord. When you done got multiple videos of him breaking down the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, but now he going back on the Jesus Christ, while before he was saying that Christ is not the real name, Yahweh Yahushua is. But now, 20 years later, he going back to Christ. It ain't really pushing the truth, man. That's a clear sign that's showing you that this man a hypocrite, man. He's not of the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man.
I got a precept. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and I'm going to start at verse 3. And to read, it said, as he sat upon the mountain of Olives, the disciple came unto him privately saying, tell us, what shall these things be? And it says, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world?
So even back then, man, the 12 or the disciples back then was asking Yahushua when it was going to be the time of his coming, when he was going to return, man. So they thought, they've been looking for the kingdom back then, how much more, man?
That's right.
The time they had to die and then come back, in reincarnation, and praying that men, most likely the men of great millstone, those men, because we the men, they looking for the return of Yahushua, man. Just like the 12 and the rest of the disciples, look for Yahushua return was requiring about his second coming, man. The only group that really looking for Yahushua return is Greek millstone.
That's right.
And our works, and our videos, our testimonies prove that, man, that we the only ones that really looking for Yahushua return, man.
That's right. And waiting on it, man. Because we know this ain't our rest, man. Just one of my going to say, man, we ain't comfortable here, man.
That's right.
You gotta wake up and this devil is in rulership. You got heathens that's over us. We're not comfortable here, man. All right, so whatever Nate, Satan, and all these other guys trying to get you to believe in, man, it's damnable heresy, God darn it. You know what I'm saying?
See, a lot of these false groups like IUIC, man, they know the kingdom of heaven. They know the kingdom is going to come. You're going to get it. But right now, they want the best of both worlds, man.
Bro.
So that's why they want to try to live it up on this side. It don't even matter if they don't make it. Because some of them know they probably figure that, longer, I don't make it, at least you had one dude from IUIC made a statement like 50 Cent, man. He said, man, we need to be like 50 Cent, man. Get rich or die trying, man. Showing their whole mindset is about money, man. Because they figure they can live it up on this side. They know they got the kingdom of heaven on the other side. They don't matter what they're going to do, man. Because they know they're going to get the kingdom anyway, man. But the Most High going to put them through so much hell, man, when all hell break loose over here. And when they come back into the kingdom, in the kingdom, man, they're going to be full of shame, man.
I pray some of them niggas pairs, though, man. Some of them be chocolate Edomites, man. Thinking that they pulling one over, hey, how about my shot and bug them out like that, man? They taking their jakes and they really tear. They thinking, well, I'm going to get on the other side. And you a god dog on Edomite.
Yeah.
That's something for them fools to think about, man. You know what I mean? But, hey, you ain't no juking how about my shot, no side Euro stepping. No, it's not happening.
That's how, because Esau, one thing about Esau, he do love money. He go all the way out the way for money, man.
I'll continue on. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 4. And Yahweh answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
God said, take heed that no man deceive you, man. What man? Those false prophets.
That's right. That's right.
We know that the elders and apostles of the great millstone, true men of the Lord, because they're not deceiving us, man.
That's right.
But we took the time, to study and follow the Spirit ourselves, man, to see that through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that the Lord set those men up to give the truth to us, man. And the only thing we doing is following their footsteps for what they learned from their, elders. Even though things, they had to, correct themselves. But ultimately, man, the spirit and power Yahweh Shah led them and gave them the truth, man. They gave them to us, man. And if you know that the elders and apostles got the truth, man, the first thing you got to do is not just look at what they say as, as men. You got to first go to Yahweh Shah, the quiet Yahweh Shah, that they got the truth. And once you understand that, man, you starting to see for yourself, man. That these men are the ones that the Lord set up, man. And they got to be somebody. Because when you go into the scriptures, man, and break them down how they're supposed to be broken down, man, you clearly see that the men of the Lord are the men of the great millstone.
That's right, bro.
And when you add the scriptures up for what these other camps are saying, these false prophets, you see it don't add up, man. That's a clear sign showing you that they don't have the truth, man.
Hey, can I land back on that too? Say, like, our apostles and our elders had great millstone. They let you know off gate, man. Hey, every man got to sort out his own salvation. That's right. Now, see, these other camps, man, some of these guys really believe that they're going to make it off of these other so-called leader coattails, man. And that's not how it works, man. So that's first thing first, coming into this truth, man, dealing with the apostles and elders of great millstone, man. They let you know you can't get saved off of the next man. All right? You got to put that work in for yourself, man. All right?
That was a lot of...
Go ahead, bro.
I'm going to say that was a lot of IUIC members say, man, the ones that been coming out, exposing IUIC, all the wickedness that's going on with the leadership. You see, anytime, they have a question, they go ask the Nate, his, bishop or his officer, his men, whoever on the leadership, of their role, they'll say they don't worry about it, just leave it up to the leadership, man. Basically telling those people, don't think for yourself, man. Let us think for you, man. Where here you guys, brother said, you're supposed to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. Not what men say, man. But that's why a lot of those people stuck with IUIC, man, because they like to hear the good things, man. Even though, we get on IUIC, man, we tired of talking about it because they done, man. We're going to get into some more important things, man.
God, bro, for the forfeit, man. I get one precept right quick, Matthew 24 and 4. Scripture said, Psalms 118 and 8. It is better to trust in the Lord, Yahweh Shah, than put confidence in man. Right? And that's pretty much to the point. You know what I mean? That's, you keyboard guys on the other side, y'all get that, man. All right? Scripture says, it's better to put your trust in the Lord, Yahweh Shah, than put confidence in man. And that's what, as brother was saying, we about to get off of these fake jakes, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these guys in those camps, man, they got your confidence in those men. All right? And Scripture tells you, man, you got to start your own salvation, bro. That's all I
want to you go, bro. And that scripture can also go for the 2/3 during the time when the government shutdown thing, man. That you running the Esau and actually Donald Trump to please open the government back up, man. Open the government back up, man. We need this, man. We need this. Instead of trusting in the Lord said, you trust in me, I will provide you for your every need, man. Your every need, man. But y'all don't see it like that, man, okay? Because this truth is not for y'all. Especially not no women. This truth is not for y'all anyway. And y'all the main ones who going up to Donald Trump. Begging him, okay? That's not the way to do things, man.
This majority, is really the black, Latino Native American woman queendom, man. They lead with Esau, man. That's where they go to their daddy Esau, man. They got the most, they're the main ones on the government assistance, man. Trusting in the police.
That's right.
And they'll kick their man to the side just to, live comfortably off of the government, man.
Yeah.
But the time's coming, man, that, Trump and these elites, man, mainly the elites, because Trump is a puppet. But the elites going to show you that, the whole reason why the whole time why he had you so-called Latino Native American women and you black women, above us, trying to destroy the Israelite men. But now the time coming with him, just like how he was doing slavery, when he didn't care about the Israelite woman or man, he's gonna show his true intentions, how he feel about you Negro women, man. Mm-hmm. That's why he taking the funds from y'all, man. Now you have to run back to the Israelite men.
Yeah. Yeah, Isaiah 4:1
I'm going to read Matthew chapter 24, verse 4 back over. And, always say, man, this big brother Yahushua speaking, man. It said, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. All right, verse 5. It says, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many.
God, that's what they doing, man. You know, the Christian churches, you know, especially Chesed Bourgeois. He call himself, you know, they relate to Chesed Bourgeois, which that's a false image of the Lord. You know, don't they call him, you know, Jesus Christ, man? And Christ meaning the anointed, man. You know, and that picture, that image deceive many, man. And the ones that pushing that image or pushing that philosophy that follow that, you know, Chesed Bourgeois or Jesus Christ, man, which is the philosophy of Christianity, man, or Roman Catholic or Methodist or Baptist, you know, whatever it is, man. So many confusion, man. Just confusion, bro. With baptism and Methodist and all that, whatever it is, man.
All kind of just chaos.
And the majority of our people are lost through those philosophies, man. Islam, Moorish, you know, Kemetic, you know, and just leaving them, think they're make them feel good, man. They're not knowing that it's going to lead to them being destroyed, because here we out there telling them that Yahweh Shah is the true power, man. Stop following these idols, man. You know, these false gods, man. But they don't want to listen, man, because they don't think the Lord exists, man. But the Lord going to show them that he exists when he bring that wrath upon them, man.
Right.
And they up into the spiritual realm looking at them then they're going to know it's a higher power that we were speaking about, man.
Yeah, they're going to know that what they was worshiping or what was BS, man. Right. Listen to those men. Have you seen them?
This is verse 6. And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled.
That what you hearing, man. Wars and rumors of wars, man. Iran versus Israel, Iran versus Israel, America versus Iran, America and Russia, China and America, America versus Venezuela, America versus NATO. Yeah, you see all the time I say America, man. Everybody geared up to come against this place, man. You know, even America, who allies is with the European NATO, the beast system, man. Like the scripture say, man, the beast's gonna turn on the whore, man. And you seeing that now, man. You seeing the European nations basically pushing America to the America aside, man. And you got some of these European nations siding with Iran, man, over the nuclear deal, man, that Trump backing out of, man. That they're putting sanctions on Iran. And you got European countries or nations that got, you know, deals with Iran, man. You know, so when America puts sanctions on Iran, that mess up their economy, and that keep these other nations, all these other countries doing business with Iran, man. So all that's gonna return back on the head of America, man, which is gonna lead for all these nations to shoot their missiles on America, man.
Somebody getting crowded in the deal. You know, somebody is. All right? And his brother was saying, man, your average Jake don't even know that, man. If you ask Jake how many times LeBron can dunk a basketball, or you can ask Jake how many times these big-ass fat kids can dunk Oreos, man, you know the answer to that, man. All right? But, hey, they don't even know that we're in the brink of war right now. Showing what the scripture's saying, man. This is how it's Shah speaking, too, man. Of the times that we living in right now, all right? Not the old Bible stuff. This is going on right now, all right?
But I show you these people, you know, here it's showing you that a clue of America. Here, America already collapsing, man. Ain't hardly got no job.
Right.
You know, the food, you know, tainted. Yeah, the GMO food, everything, you know, tainted, man. And here, America is a import country more than an export country. Man. Show you how Trump systematic set up, man, to bring down this place, man. And here, you know, America's falling. You know, if you're on a collapse, America on a collapse, or, you know, about to be on a financial collapse. But here he said he's putting sanctions on other countries and everything. Putting sanctions on, you know, Iran and parts of European countries, China. How you going to put sanctions on China And China, the main country that export his goods here, man.
Right.
Showing that this is systematic design for these elites to bring this country down, man, so they can move towards a new world order, pushing that RFID chip, man, that mark of the beast, man. But they want to hit the reset button on the whole global economy and start off with that RFID chip, man, the mark of the beast, man. Yeah, then on that.
Continue on, it says, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
The council, the things are coming to pass, but they say the end is not yet. Because all this stuff going to happen, and what's going to be the end, man? Once Yahweh Shah returns with the so-called UFOs, which are the chariots, and when the nuclear missiles be shot off to bring destruction to America, man, that one is going to be the end, man. The end of Esau rulership, man. And the beginning of Jacob, Israel rulership, when Yahweh Shah set up the kingdom of Israel here on the earth, man. But like I say, right after he also destroyed Israel, the land of Israel, where you fake Jews over there, man, that stole our land, that stole our inheritance, man. The Lord's going to wipe y'all out of that land by the way of thermonuclear missiles, by the hands of Russia. And we're going to inherit that land, the rightful owners, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We're going to inherit our land and build up our land by the way of slavery, man. Having you same Jews that stole our land and stole our inheritance, Amalek, and the rest of you Edomites, the children of Edom, and the rest of you heathens going to be slaves under the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans.
That's right.
The Israelites, man. That's what y'all future is, man. Not the rule, just the Jake, the Negro, Latino, Native American, man, not the cut. Although we know America going to go down, forget America. These other countries, like China and Russia, they know America falling, but they plan still not have you Negro, Latino, Native Americans being successful, man. Say if China do, which ain't going to happen, but say if China and Russia or Europe, right now they're saying China going to be the next superpower in the league with superpower with Russia. And if they do be a league, say they got next, you Negro, Latino, Native Americans still ain't going to have nothing to do with it. They still going to leave y'all out, man. Because they are our enemies as well. Even though the Russians, they so-called white people too, they Edomites too, man. But still, their whole idea is not to have you niggas in they so-called kingdom with them, man.
Exactly.
I'm going to read up until verse 8. Verse 7, it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
That's the race wars, man. Lately, man, for the past couple of months, even years, when you start to see the so-called blacks, Latino, Native Americans fighting against whites, man. White people, whites fighting against, each other, man. Negro, Latino, Native Americans fighting against each other, man. Because those are the times we're coming into Yahweh Shah bringing division, man. In all the years, man, ever since the time of the lives of Martin Luther King, man, talking about he want all about everybody together, man. Yeah. Ever since that time, man, it been nothing but division, man. Nothing but race wars, man. Worse than what it been back then, man. Because the Lord do not want all nations to come together, man. Only nation you want to come together is the nation of Israel, man.
That's right.
And outside of that, only the elect, man.
That's it. Continue on. It said there shall be famines, pestilence.
We in the famine right now, like our captain, our head leader, Ashiar say, man. And knowing that we are famine, when you got GMO food, man, that's a clear sign of famine, man. When you don't even got real food, man. So we're in the famine right now, man. All type of, GMO food, man. Crops ain't growing. The droughts and here, you got certain places during the summertime, ain't no food, or springtime ain't no food, coming yielding. Ain't no vegetation or anything yielding because due to the scorching weather. Yeah. There's nothing growing around all that spring and summer. And here come winter and fall, but definitely ain't nothing gonna grow during them days, man. So it's been almost like famines all year round, man. Yeah. That's why they got the GMO food, man. Making it artificial food, man.
Crops that Esau and until everything his sins have reached the heavens, so you already know what Esau does to the doggone land. All right, this place is defiled. So the nerve of these guys think, well, how can you establish something on defiled land right here, man?
Right. Because everything Esau touched, man, he destroys, man.
Kind, bro.
Okay? Everything he touched, he destroys, man. Continue on, it says pestilence, earthquakes, in diverse places.
Earthquakes, pestilence, man. All that taking place now more than the time that we in now than back then, man.
Kind.
It was so many different historical events that happened back then, that last the mass death, man. But the Lord said the time that we coming into, man, ain't even gonna compare to that, man. It gonna be worse than that, man. Like Jeremiah 30 and 7 say, man, that great day, man, is like no other, man.
Kind.
All the trials that us Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans went through, or even when these other nations went through certain, turmoil or disaster, man, ain't even compared to what we about to head into now, man.
So, and verse 8, it says, all of these are the beginning of sorrow.
Beginning of sorrows, man. So we just at the beginning stages of Yahweh Shem Yahushua about to bring destruction to this place, man.
That's right.
We ain't even, like I say, man, the Lord, just starting to warm it up, man. We ain't even the full effect yet of the Lord's wrath yet, man.
Kind.
People already crying and suffering, man. How much more when there ain't no more money in the street, man? When they can't, when there ain't no more money, when they can't go out there and run the streets, man. Go to their jobs, go to a restaurant, go to the movies, different sports events. How much more when martial law get implemented, man? Race wars, man. No food, the famine. It's a famine now. How much more when you can't even get no GMO food, man? You can't get, your McDonald's, your Burger King, the different little restaurants that fast food restaurants you like to go eat out to, man. When these trucks, start bringing in the food to the grocery stores, man.
Yeah. Hey, let me, I read that Jeremiah 30 and 7, since you called it, brother Bobby Scott. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even that time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Yeah, God, so we come into the times of Jacob's trouble, man.
Right, bro.
You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. As much as that we done been in trouble all before, man. But the time comes, this gonna be the last go round, man.
That's right.
But after this, man, we not gonna go into no type of captivity or catching any type of hell, man. Once Yahweh shall return, man. This is the last judgment, the final judgment that he's gonna bring on you Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man. You 2/3, man. The audience says it's gonna be like none like it, man. Cause this is gonna be the last wrath or last major judgment that the Lord is gonna bring to Israel before he make us righteous, man. And it's gonna be devastating, man. Our people, after all these years, our people haven't learned yet, man. After, show you the terrible of the Lord, man. Because throughout all generations, ever since the ancient times, ever since Egypt, the Babylonian captivity, the Syrian, the Persian, the Greeks, the Roman, the Lord still got it out for our people, man, for what ever since what they done against him in the time of Egypt, man. But this is the last go round, man, the last judgment, major judgment that he's gonna bring upon our people, man. Then he's gonna visit you heathen next, man.
That's right.
But here be the Lord chosen people, man. Look how the Lord, punish us, man. Rightfully so, because the Lord, we had a contract with the Lord that we supposed to be righteous and we broke it. And the Lord said he a jealous power, man. That he don't want no other gods before him, man.
That's right.
So that's why we getting punished now, man. But we at the end of our captivity, man, especially for the elect, man, the ones that praise and believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But we pray that we be exempt for the judgment that the Lord is about to bring upon Israel, man. 2/3 of his people, man. Then after that, man, then you heathens gonna feel the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. For 1,000 years, man.
Right, because like the brother said, the brother read, they say he will be saved. He's talking about the elect, man. That's what he's talking about, man. Okay? Nobody, no one else, like how IUIC say or ISUPK say everybody will be saved. No, only the elect will be saved, man. Because only the elect took the time I can seek the Lord, okay? Alright? Only them will be saved, man. So that's a cut there right there, man.
And that the scripture already is, how can they say that? You sure that another example of a false prophet, man. That they're gonna say all Israel gonna be saved, and including in the scriptures, the same Bible that they supposed to be reading out of, man. You know, it say that only the elect is gonna be saved.
That's right.
1/3, 2/3 gonna be put to death. 1/3 gonna be delivered.
Good.
Only the elect attained, and the rest was blinded.
Kind.
Hey, man, it's a lot, brother. My bad, spirit flowing, brother. My bad, brother. Daniel 12:2, man. As many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt, man.
And that's what's gonna happen, man.
That's right.
That dust represent confusion, man.
Yep.
This, you know, they're in that state of confusion, man. And once they die, come back on the other side, man, they're gonna be full of shame and contempt, man.
Right.
You know, but the elect, man, the ones of the elect, man, we gonna be rejoicing, man, because we gonna think about all the Lord willing be part of that number, man. You know, because when we with Yahweh Shai, man, we gonna remember all, you know, the hell we catch, but we the main thing we gonna remember how we got that reward, man.
That's right.
You know, how we gonna be rejoicing how we stood so stiffly, man, and we fought unto the end, to the point that the Lord deliver us, man. Cause we looking forward to get delivered, man, by the ways of Yahweh Shai with those chariots, man. That's how the elect is gonna be delivered, man, by the so-called UFOs, by the chariots, man. And it might sound strange to the average people, man, but we believe in that, man.
That's right.
We believe in that because,
That's right.
you know, that's the way the Lord had it set, and we believe in that because that's the only way we're gonna be able to get out of here too, man.
It's the truth, and it's the truth. We believe in it because it's the truth. Damn devils know it's not doggone truth. It's 2/3 of our people that they got confused that don't believe it, man. How the hell is it unidentified, but they keep identifying it?
Kind.
Come on now.
Kind.
But we know what these vehicles are, man. That's our vehicle. Hopefully we just see that lake of fire. As the brother was saying, Abarat is out, we see those men. All right? And as the scripture said right here too, it says about some waking up, some to everlasting life. You know, the hope of the elect. Hopefully we're going to be that everlasting life, the ones that wake up. And the ones that's going to be shamed are 2/3 of our people. And we already know the ones that's going to get that content. Those heathen nations, and damn sure Esau. All right? But as far as how the brother was saying, man, these chariots going to be our way up out of here, man. All right? And they also going to be doing some dealing too. Some zapping, you know?
Cause what can be better? What can be more better than being crowned by Yahweh Shai himself?
Nothing. No salvation definitely not between no woman legs, as the brother as Bishop Hakai like to say, ain't no salvation between no woman legs, man. All right? Even the love of this world, loving your children, nothing is more precious than Yahweh Shai placing that crown on your head, man.
That's right.
Doing this work, man. All right? Being with sincere brothers, like-minded brothers, man. Brothers that believe in that name of Yahweh Shai, right? All right? And we give double honor to our apostles and elders, man.
That's right.
We do that because, hey, man, as I said before, man, how many brothers can sincerely say that you would be diligent to do what our apostles and our elders did, man? And not run out of oil and fuel, man. So in these times, we're in the age of information. We got to get it while we can, right?
That's right.
As the scripture saying in Romans 12 and 11, man, we got to be fervent and on fire about our Father's business, man. This is all our Father's business right here.
That's right.
All right? And we our bodies is living sacrifices. Yahweh Shai use us as the vessels that he needs to use, man. We praying to be those ordained ones from the womb. Pursuing back to what Jeremiah 1 and 5, man. That's who we praying to be, man. Our brothers out, we those men. All right.
And to show you that the Lord with those, the men of the apostles and the elders, the men of great millstone, man. Because like the brother said, look how they've been going for 30 years, man. 20 plus years, man. 15, man. You got a lot of dudes, man, they ain't even last, 3 years, man. 4 years, man. And to show that the Spirit is with them. Because like I said, it came a point of time, where they ain't had the internet like how we have it now, man. Where they had to go to, libraries or seek out deep books, man, to get the research and the understanding from it. Now that the touch of our finger in these days, when you can just go on your iPhone, your pad, or, your phone, your tablet, and just click in whatever you need to, research and find, man.
Like the brother said, the men of the Lord, because they never switch up their doctrine, okay? They preach the same thing back then as what they preaching now. Okay? So that I don't care what you. I'm gonna say niggas from you on different other camps, man. Outside on GMS, man. Okay. Matter of fact, scratch that out. Oh, that's not coming in the same spirit of Yahweh shop, man. Okay. The ones that preaching Jesus Christ instead of Yahweh shop, man. Some of y'all like to come against the elders and the apostles, man. But not every time they switch up the doctrine, okay? Now you know they're the man of the Lord, man.
You got a lot of these scholars, man. They learn from the apostles.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right,
bro.
They go around establishing, saying they trying to make it seem like they the ones that came up with it, man. Most of you look at most of these camps, man, that that up and coming that came out of nowhere, man. You check they sayings out or they doctrine out of how they preach, man. You clearly know that they got it from the man of the great millstone, man.
That's right. That's right.
That's no secret.
Even if they follow somebody else who they learned from, eventually he got it from the man of great millstone.
That's right. That's right.
Bro. That's what. And then another thing, man. Scripture says, "Freely as you receive, you give." Right? Our apostles, not others, man. They gave it to us for free, man. All right. Unlike these other guys charging you for breakdowns, sitting down, and they probably got all type of fees that they for their Hebrew Israelite conventions, wherever they located in Washington. They paying all these. You're supposed to be giving this stuff freely, man.
Because you got breakdowns. You breaking down scriptures and saying that people gotta pay $100 for the breakdown, man, on your website, man. Like the IUIC do the IUIC, like GOCC, man. A couple of camps that you gotta pay a amount of money just to get a breakdown. And pay the money to get the breakdown. The breakdown probably wrong, man. Probably the right breakdown, man.
And these niggas probably justify like, well, if I'm giving you spiritual things, you're supposed to give me carnal things. That's how these bug out niggas probably try to justify that, man. Manipulating how the brother said earlier, man. How the brother Tyler Doc said, man. Our apostles and others, man, they stick to the script, man. They're not trying to use the scriptures for filthy lucre's sake like these other guys did, man. That's the scripture say, man.
Because back then when Paul, the disciples, the men of the Lord, when they went preaching, man, they need money because back then, you had to have money, for boarding, to eat. And they was traveling from place to place, man. They ain't just took the money and put it in their pockets so they can get nice garments. I get the money from the people, so I'm gonna give you about like 20 horses, man.
Oh,
I'm gonna get a mansion, man.
You gotta get garments. They was getting the money to get
man.
Passover.
They've been using it. They've been using it wisely, man. But they know they been going back, places to places traveling, man. You ain't had like no cars how we have now, man. So they had money in their pockets so they can go, like I say, for boarding, stop by and get, something to eat from the market or something like that, man. They wasn't using the pocket and the money to get rich, man. They get it because they know the scripture say money is a defense, man. Because they needed to move around during that time and not to make their pockets fat so they could feel like they, saying that they rich, man.
As brother was saying, they use it for things they need, man. They get by.
Rich and real rich is what we're reading right now.
That's right. That's right.
These scriptures, man.
That's right, man.
Our apostles and elders knew that back then. They know that now. We don't put our money. We don't put our everything on the money, man. The root of all evil, man.
Okay. The Lord said, set your mind on the things that are above, not on below, man.
That's right.
For the things that here are temporary, man.
That's right.
For you people out there that love your money so much, man, and when all hell breaks loose, nuclear missiles, coming crashing down, man, you and your money gonna be burned up, man.
Nothing but keep fire on, please. No value. I got something, bro. Second Corinthians chapter 4.
You can bring that out real quick. I'm gonna get Second Peter.
Okay, fine. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, right? And that's pretty much plain to the point. Like that lets you know too. Our gospel is one gospel, one sound doctrine, right? And so if you got these other guys preaching something else, man, that lets you know is what Scripture says. It is hid is to them that are lost, all right? And whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine into them, man. So I mean, that's plain too, man. So all you sellouts, you know, and all you 2/3 of our people, man, that the God of this world have already blinded you, man. He already got you to buy into these FRNs. He already got you to buy into the 501c3 charter. He done got you to buy into the illusion of Babylon. He done got you to buy into the fun world, man. You're blinded, all right? Going back to what we was talking about from the beginning, man. But the light, which is these scriptures, these words that we're bringing out through the spirit of Yahweh Shemashah, this is the only way right here, the only way to salvation. This is your true power right here, all right?
That's right, brother.
And Paul, you know, what that was Corinthians. So, and Paul wrote that. And Paul really been funny, man. The Lord said, Paul said, if our gospel been hid, but the gospel ain't hid, man. The gospel being spread. He said, but it hid them that are lost, man. even though the truth is out there, and they preaching in front of your face, it really ain't hid, man. But it hid the dumb because they don't understand the wisdom, knowledge, understand. They don't understand. They don't understand the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. That's why they hid and lost the dumb, man.
That's right.
God, man. You know, have something right in your face. That's what he said. Right in their face, man.
Well, we see when we bit me, but right in their sight, they still miss it.
This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, and some men count slackness, but is long-suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. So the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, man.
Right.
And most of these scoffers and these scorners, these mockers, you know, these non-believers, you know, they think the Lord is not coming back, man. But once the Lord says something, man, it's going to happen, man.
That's right.
The Lord said his word should not return unto him void, man.
That's right.
The word void means empty, man. Vain, man. But it's going to accomplish what he sent it to, man. So whatever Yahweh Shema Shah said, man, it's going to happen, man. You know? No, come, go ahead.
Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Right.
So I'm saying, what about
No, you good. Like the scripture say, man, Lord, it tarry, although it tarry, man, it shall not tarry, but it shall, you know, come, man. It's going to come to pass, man. And we seeing it, man. We seen it through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, that he opened up our spiritual eyes to receive this, man. And we actually see this place going down, man. That show you how much a terrible demon that the Lord got on 2/3 of his people, man. You know, because even though you got the average people, you know, you got the majority of people that see America going down, but they still can't put their finger on it and knowing that why it's going down, man. You know, they say, yeah, I know America going, you know, crashing, but they might think America going to bounce back, you know, or they think, you know, they're going to somehow find their own way to live off, you know, to live without the system, man. And instead of putting their trust in Yahweh Shem Shah, man. But the Lord gave us the understanding to know what time we're coming into, man, and giving us the understanding of how we're going to be delivered out of it, man.
Right. That's right, bro. Because like the scripture said, man, the Most High is not slack concerning his promise, man. Okay? So look what he did in Solomon and Gomorrah, man. Okay? He warned the people what he was going to do, man. Well, well, put it like this. He destroyed the place, man. Okay? Y'all did take heed unto it, man. Okay? So, hey, the Most High kept his promise.
The only person that been righteous out of that whole thing was Lot, man.
That's right.
You know, because Abraham, because Yahweh told Abraham to go to the side of Gomorrah, you know, because he was going to destroy it, you know, to get Lot out of there. But at first, Abraham asked him, don't destroy it if I can find, Abraham asked him, if I can find 40, Yahweh asked him, if you can find 40 people that I won't destroy it. 40 righteous people. Abraham went. He ain't found 40. The Lord said, if you can find 30. It went from 30 to 20 to 10. The Lord said, well, the only person righteous person there is Lot. So it's showing you that even a whole bunch of, which was Hamites during that time, a whole bunch of Sodomites at that time. Majority of the people been homosexuals, man. The only righteous person been Lot, man. You know, his wife and his daughter. Eventually, his wife was wicked because she loved the place. That's why she turned around and wanted to go back. When she turned around and looked at Sodom and Gomorrah, and the Lord told him not to turn around and look at it. Mm-hmm. And the reason why she didn't turn back to look at it because, you know, because she wanted to see the place get burnt, man. She turned around because she lusted after the things that they had in Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You know, they probably had cattle, you know, a warehouse, you know, where they stayed at, you know, different, you know, she probably had different, you know, garments or dresses that she admired, man. Mm-hmm. And so instead of she leaving that off and just going on forward, when Lot told her don't turn around because the Lord going to destroy that place, she lusted after those things, man. Showing you the faith of a woman, man. You know, our women, they love this place, man. And due to that, if they don't get with a man in the Lord, and they hold on to this place, man, their destination is going to be destruction, man, for believing and holding on to America, man.
That's right.
Because I figure that the Lord will have to raise his man up, because when the Lord raises his man up, there's going to be so much women going to have to come to us, because if the Lord don't raise his man up in time, man, you're going to have majority of our women who's going to fold and hold dear to this place and take that chip, man. I feel that, you know, I just speak it as myself, man. I feel like the Lord going to have to raise his man up, give his man that power, man, raise him up really before that chip, you know, really hit, man. Because the Lord don't raise his men up, man. You know how many majority of people going to run to that chip, man, and be condemned, man. You know, the Lord said, you know, 1/3 going to be saved, man, men, women, and children, man. And all of them going to be saved, mostly, you know, through the men of the Lord. You know, the Lord raises men up with that, you know, spiritual power through the miracles and everything, man. The Lord will have to, you know, do that, you know, before that chip hit, man. Because majority of these people, man, they want to see the men or the Lord getting raised up through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. They're going to go to that chip, man. Depend on this government, man. Even though the Lord already got to elect the ones, you know, that he's going to raise up and, you know, deliver, man.
A lot of these women gonna perish anyway, man, because they outnumber us anyway. You know? So a lot of these women are here for the slaughter anyway. You know? A lot of them defiled anyway, man. All right, but as the brother was saying, there's gonna be some sisters that with brothers of the elect that's gonna be saved, man. I'd rather God we those men.
That's right.
They say that the worst place for an Israelite child is in their what? The nigga woman's stomach, man. All right, that's a true saying. Our nation of women lead in abortions, man. They're killing the nation, but they want to be exhorted as a queen. That's why we do exhort them just as queens, because they don't even know the word queen go back to being a doggone whore, man. That's exactly what they are, man. And on that note, Lot wife looking back, just like the same spirit these women in nowadays, man, always want to hold on to something and be looking back. That hoarder spirit. You ever seen the show Hoarder? Woman want to hold on to every goddamn thing. All right, and that's Lot wife. Yeah, you still can see Lot wife to this day and this time. Still a pillar. You turn into a pillar of salt. Mm-hmm. Still right there this day and time. If you need to visually see that, you can Google that. You know.
There's another reason why a lot of men are so single, man. Because the nigga woman, the Latino woman, have all these damn abortions and kill over, you know, then there are millions and millions of Israelite, you know, children. And like the brother said, you know, you get the ratio of the woman is what 7 to 1. Mm-hmm. So a lot of these men are single too, man, because it's supposed to be more women on the earth than it is now. But most of them don't make it through the, like they say, out of the black woman or the Latino woman womb, man. You know, that's why a lot of men are single too, man.
They single-handedly killing. They hand-in-hand with Esau. They killing the nation with Esau. You know. So hey. I've rather God, the Lord God, you know, that's why we believe and know that the Lord is going to come back. Because leave it up to these women, man. They'll kill the nation of Israel quicker than Esau. You know?
Second Peter. Back in 2 Peter chapter 2, 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. I'll start off at 10. Okay, come. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long-suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. And the only ones that are going to come to repentance is the elect of Israel, man.
That's right.
You know, that's going to come at Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Verse 10, that's the all, man. That's the all that the Lord is looking for, man, only the elect, man. This is verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, and the thief represents in the night meaning unexpected, man. The Lord will come at unexpected on 2/3 of you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The ones that blind, man, not looking for the signs or looking for the return of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And it said, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with the fervent heat. And the earth also, and the works there are therein, shall be burned up. And that's talking about those nuclear missiles.
That's right.
That's going to destroy, America, different parts of the earth. And also talking about the chariots too, man, when Yahushua come back, man. And Yahushua going to bring fire upon this place too, man. There's going to be so much chaos, man. So much fire on this place. Because there's already going to be places, mass countries where there's going to be mass fire at, man, due to the war that's going to break out, man. But ultimately, the Lord going to send more fire on this place by the chariots with the laser beams and top it off with those nuclear missiles, man. Because the fires are, well, as a matter of fact, I'm going to keep reading here, explain what the fire is going to do. But the main reason why the Lord will use the fire also, to bring judgment, but also it's going to be a cleansing agent, man, to clean up the earth, man. And it said, seeing then.
You may read for you, brother? I read for you.
Yeah, you can.
This is the book of 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt away with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
The works talking about the ways of America, man, and different other countries that working, doing all type of wickedness, man. Basically the foundations of these kingdoms, man, gonna be done away with, man, with no missiles hit, man. Keep going.
Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
So knowing that this place is about to be destroyed, man, by missiles, man, what manner of person we should be, meaning what mind frame we should have, man. And our mind frame should be to look forward to Yahweh Shem Yahushua delivering us out of this destruction that's coming, man.
That's right.
That's why we putting up videos, man, going out there in the highways and byways, man. But the Lord said that's going to be our way of being delivered, man, of the way to salvation, man. Doing this work, which is, we're going to be saved by faith, but our works show our faith towards Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man.
That's right.
You just can't say that the scripture said, but you just can't be a hearer of the word and not a doer, man. Doing this work, man, prove your faith to Yahweh Shem Yahushua that you want to be delivered, man.
Hey, I want to line back too, man. You hear all this, man. You should be in a fearful state of mind. Like you tell us, our people on the highways and byways, and this ain't nothing to just walk by. The Lord said He's going to melt things, man, with the elements, man. All right, and then what type of person should you be? All right, that's why we examine ourselves on a daily basis, like brother was saying about make sure we in the faith, man. Because in these scriptures, you already know the outcome. You already know how the Lord's coming back. So you shouldn't have in your mind like, oh man, I got time. That's these niggas' mind frame. And scripture, and I said the Lord will come out like a thief in the night, man. You can't put no time on that. And this, scripture, though it tell you, we waiting on it, man, because we stand on our watch as the scriptures is commanding us to do, man. All right, but this don't sound like nothing nice when the Lord's coming back, man. All right, I don't know, whatever they was teaching us, whenever we was going to these churches and we was lost, was total BS, man. Because this is nothing nice. Lord is coming back to melt things, elements, to get things back in order, man.
So they lack that vision, man. They lack the vision. They lack the a healthy dose of the fear of the Lord, man.
Bro.
They don't. In their mind, they really thinking that nothing ain't gonna happen, man. Even when we out there reading it to them, man, you go through one ear throughout the other, man. Cause we don't, we've been out there to camp, man. We don't seen Jake walk by. We don't had Jake come and listen for a little minute, and next thing you know, he said, man, he even said, I appreciate what y'all brothers doing, man, but you'll never see him again, man. You'll never see him. You'll come by, or we'll do see him again. The next time we see him, they'll just keep walking, man.
Tiptoe by. You know you got that.
So what mind frame we supposed to be in, man? You know, especially the ones that's in this space, man. We in the
Right.
time, man, that we supposed to be praying to the Lord, that we have that, give us that power or that spirit the strength to endure, man. You know, not to get weak, man. You got a lot of these dudes now, they getting weak all of a sudden. Now they on the mainstream. Esau demonized us, man. But your whole mindset should have been already. You know that this was coming, man. That Esau, the devil, is going to prosecute us and demonize us through his media, man. You know, your whole point of you going out there, putting up videos on YouTube is for you to be seen, man. So now when you get on the mainstream, now you want to hide. Now you don't want your face to be seen, man. You know, in that case, you should have never been part of the camp, man, or putting up videos, man.
Just stay core, and also the linebacker. It's not we're going, like brother was saying, we're going to be demonized. Did not demonize your house shot, right? So how much more us, man? Didn't the scripture say, the Lord said, surely they hated, roughly paraphrasing, they hated him. You know they're going to hate us. All right? So like our brother saying, we're coming into this thing. That's why a lot of brothers don't even know what they're involved into, man. All right? Because we already know. We know we gave up our life with our so-called life to be a part of real life, man, which is being a part of Abu Desire, being a part of the 144,000, man. Right? And we keep reading about that.
Now that's it on that. And now a lot of these dudes, man, when they come join Great Millstone, they don't see all the things like these other camps, man. They don't see the garments, the expensive, or not expensive, but the good-looking garments, like how these immaculate garments that these other camps be wearing, man. You don't see us got the women in our congregation, you know. And all we tell them, you know, when you come to join Great Millstone, because this is really the spirit and power you have about Shemyah. We tell them when you come and do this work, especially men of Great Millstone, prepare to catch hell, man. You know, and that was a lot of these dudes, man. When they start catching that hell, man, they leave and give up, man. Unlike IUIC, you know, these mainly IUIC back on them again. But that's how the spirit is, man. But mainly these dudes for IUIC, they don't fall out because of the hardship, you know, or what happened, man, or going through certain hell, man. Majority they leave it because of something that had to do with money, man. Money or they women or something, man. You know, something happened with their women in the congregation, man. You know, showing that their whole mindset at that time was really about, you know, looking good and living it up, man. You know, unlike, you know, you got these brothers the dudes that fall out geometric, thing with them, they just didn't endure, man, because they got hard to them, man. Well, you know, the whole time, that's the first thing you're supposed to be putting your mind frame on, man. Your mindset should be on, once you come into the truth, man, you know you're already about to catch hell, man. And you catch hell, you know, a lot of these dudes, they ain't really, I ain't trying to bag or boast, but before I got into the truth, man, I been used to catch hell, man.
I'm about to say that too.
That's why, you know, ain't nothing, cause, you know, Vince, when I came into the truth, man, you know, ain't no, like, damn, I ain't know this was gonna happen, man. You know, some brothers, when they came into the truth, man, they already been catching hell before they came into the truth, man.
Bro.
Most of these dudes that came into the truth, a lot of these dudes probably came from wealthy family, man. Used to having money and everything, man. So when they come into the truth, they start catching a little bit of hell. They ain't never, you know, used to it, man. That should be a excuse, man. The whole thing you're supposed to do is endure, man. Get stronger, man, through the spirit, man. You know, pray and you know, fasting and, you know, reading, doing whatever you can do to please Yahweh Shemyah so you can be basically give it diligence, man, to make your calling and election sure, man. Especially the times that we in now, man. We ain't supposed to be in no mind frame and get weak, man. We about, you know, seconds or wait according to Yahweh Shemyah in the spiritual realm, man. We almost in the kingdom, man.
Because I'm like the brother was saying, man, for the ones who was in this truth and catching hell, you gonna catch more hell when you leave out this truth, man.
You're gonna have a serious demon on you, like that particular Jake that they in training now, man. Alright? So I mean, how about somebody ain't nothing to play with, as the brother said, man. And you should be more thankful that now, like, okay, now I understand why I was catching hell. You know what I mean? If you was catching hell before you got in the truth, now you understand why you was catching hell. Now you know the corrections that you need to make. You know? It's that simple, man. But hey, it ain't for everybody. you know?
But our dudes, some dudes, man, when they came in and started catching hell, they really came in the way, having that mind frame back like how they had in the world, man. You know, like I say, you had some dudes they ain't really used to catching hell like that. So back in the world, he probably had, got it going good. And once something happened, man, they get upset, start pouting and stuff, and they bring that same attitude to the truth, man. The Lord say you gotta be like you gotta be a soldier, man. You know, but this how first you also gotta think about the mindset. This our punishment, man. So we're gonna catch hell, man. Every nation, eventually, man, all Israel, catching hell. Not like probably more like others. You know, you got these ones that sold out, but they still catching hell, man. They ain't in their land, you know. Especially they don't know their nationality. Especially they ain't got Yahweh Shah dealing with them.
Especially that.
See, so all of us catch hell. The only thing different, even the brothers in the truth, and the difference between the brothers in this faith and these average Negro, Latino, Native Americans outside of the truth, we all catch hell, but the only thing different, man, we got that hope in Yahweh Shah that keep us going, man.
That's right.
Instead of, leaning on our own understanding how we should try to get up out of this hell, man. We already got the blueprint of why we in this hell and how we going to be delivered, man. That what should give you more excitement of why you should fight for the truth more and more, man.
That's right.
Knowing that the Lord going to get you out of it, man.
That's right.
Even though they catching hell, man, but they don't have the mindset of believing in the Lord to get them out of it, man. They still believing on Jesus, man.
That's right.
Treasury, man, or Allah, or Trump and the American system, man. Which is gonna fail, man. We got the true supreme being, power, man. The true entity, man. Yahweh Shah to lean upon, man.
That's right.
They gonna be in vain, man. At least our power ain't gonna be in vain, man. Because the Lord said whoever call upon Him and truth is the city gonna be saved. Man.
That's right.
That's right. Right. So, hey, man, I'll run this out, man. This video was edifying, man. We just wanted to get together and just do what we're supposed to be doing, man.
That's right. That's right.
Doing what we're supposed to be doing, letting the brother love continue and pushing the name of Yahweh Shah, man. Just maxing out. I mean, because we can never do enough.
That's
so
right.
We
That's right.
hope that this video was edifying and it may be a blessing towards Akim out there. So we're going to end this video by saying, call, Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to our apostles and our elders here at Great Millstone for teaching us this truth and who rule well. And shalom to the hopeful elect of you, Akim, across the four corners of this earth, pushing this word with our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.